Our form, our first form is nearly there, but obviously, as you can see, we can't see any submit button, so obviously we need to add it. Let's go back to our step 1 file. Let's create a new table row. Inside of this table row, we create a th with non-breakable space inside, and then we do td, and inside of this td, in between those td tags, we first are going to create a div with class dev for divider and non-breakable space. And after this one, this is just to make sure that the space between our countries drop-down menu and the button is a little bit higher. Def simply has 14, I think about 14 pixels height, to make sure that the distance between the two cells is a little bit more than just nearly touching each other. So we start with the label, and for attribute btn, we will also assign a class of sbm for submit, btn standard. So another class which we've created inside of the CSS file for you. Then we have sbm next. So we can assign several classes to this label. Now we create the input. This time type will be submit. ID of the btn, so that when we click obviously on the label, it's also going to trigger this button. Class, this time sbm, btn standard, which we obviously can copy from here. And then we have value of next, which will be displayed as a label. So if we go back, refresh, you can see we've got our next button. If we click on next, it doesn't do anything because obviously we haven't programmed this form yet. But as you can see, when we click on the labels, it's selecting the relevant ones. So everything seems to be working fine. Our form is now ready. So in the next video, we'll have a look at how to actually make it work, how to actually run the form and make sure that it goes to the next page and processes all the information collected from the form itself.